actually to the 1.1 start. We're going to create a new cycle character. So we're not going to go into legacy. We're going to begin from the very beginning with level 1 again, because I always like to enjoy season mechanics there. And he's the Roid Mage, because we're going to be going full Necromancer, and we're going to make skeleton mages on Roids. We're playing normal and solo character found. As I'm playing offline, that is really like, right? Solo character found or not. Like this is me. SSFF, SSFF, SSFFFF.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
You can do pinnacle bosses on offline. You can do everything on offline. You can do everything offline. And yes, there's Circle of Fortune offline. That's the beauty. Like you can do everything offline, but trade with other players, right? Surprise. Chat, look, the new dash. This one didn't exist before, so you can dash now. Cool. Mom, look. You can dash now. Okay, I gotta find the key again. Was it X to show all the loot, despite like not showing the loot? So you can even put all your skins on that you have, all that kind of stuff, right? But I'm personally like, Last Epoch is one of these games you can play it with others, but why bother when you can also just completely play it alone, right? I'm evading. Don't mind me just fighting a retreating battle. When I should be, yep, thank you very much. How many could I summon in the beginning? I think it was 2? 3? No, I could do 3. Yeah, I could do 3. And go, and go. So yeah, offline is, especially on patch days, like superior. The thing is, you can't swap an offline character to an online character, right? It's exactly like Diablo. Well, it's an action RPG. They added dash. They did add dash, and it seems like such a small thing, but it is cool, right? Online is unavailable. Yes, online is unavailable. That was sadly to be expected. It was already like this in their 1.0 release. So this is not coming as a surprise. We're gonna boost mages first. Could you please not torch my lads? Why are there so many phoenixes at low level? It's supposed to be a mythical creature. I mean, they're not phoenixes. They're maybe just firebirds. You know? Have you ever thought about it? What if they're just firebirds? Let's go. Is the game having like a weird frame rate currently, or does it just seem like that? I think the dodging has weird frames. Right? The dodging just has weird frames going on. It's like it looks so stuttery, the animation, right? Are you playing offline mode? I'm playing offline mode. I'm truly not big or interested in the online mode. Okay, we need 1 in here for the minion damage, and the next 8 points are going to go down there. And you're going to see how we make the Cryo Archlich work. It's going to be interesting to pull this through. Should be good for leveling. It should be good for endgame. And you actually never have to swap away from it. It's like, I like to choose a build that you can play like from 1 to 100, right? So I think the phoenixes, by the way, you've seen are not really phoenixes. They're like robotic phoenixes. If I got that correct, or remember roundabout right. Robotic phoenixes. Yeah, here the armored. No, it's actually it's a phoenix. You're right. It is, matter of fact, a phoenix. I was wrong. It's not robotic. It's armored. Okay, we're gonna start upgrading our skeletons probably first, as we're just gonna be rocking them quite some. We're going to move here into Gravewalkers to just get more skeletons. So the next points are just going to be slapped in there. Silly. And we're going to boost our intelligence and necrotic resistance with the next points. My goal is obviously to get the mages as soon as possible. For your Mara shards to break that. Take your potions. Don't be hesitant. Straight up resummon your skeletons when they're about to die. Oh, did you see me dodge out of the way, chat? I dodged. Whoa! There's actually an interesting talk from them about why the dodging is so cool for their game. Because they literally said, now that the dodge exists, they can create bosses different, right? Because knowing that everyone can dodge now without actually having a teleport skill allows them to essentially make bosses a certain way, or boss skills even a certain way, because you can get out of the way of skills different better now. I kind of like the thought process behind that, right? Like, sure, you can now dodge a bit better, so yeah, you can have the boss have a different area effect. Happy to learn last Epoch, Bloody. It is quite fun, especially they have, I have to say, as a in-between season game to Diablo, last Epoch has some of the better ARPG features out there, even over PoE, right? I'm not trying to praise the game too much. Sound like a super sellout, right? But they do have some really good features that kind of makes you want to go play it, like especially crafting system wise, but general gameplay too. Especially their season mechanic is kind of cool, so I'm happy to see that one unfold. I'm gonna put zombies into the mix. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be putting zombies into the mix here. So yes, this is offline. The online mode is currently unavailable. As I'm not playing with others and always kind of play alone, there's no reason for me to play online. By the way, this is the same questions that were asked during the 1.0 release. I mean, it's going to be cool to see how much the players spike up. We're already at twice the number that is usually online at this time, right? So twice the amount of players. That's cool. I didn't think offline had the Harbinger. Offline usually has everything that online has. Same amount of features, like the new boss, everything. Because you don't need like anyone to get to that point, if that makes sense. Harvest. Oh yeah, it's gonna be in there. And put the 1 point into skeletons, so 2 points. Then we get Gravewalkers next turn. We're gonna get more intelligence. Let's push that forward. I need to check my passives. Yeah, we're gonna do this, and then we'll do more minion attack speed and damage. It gets so much light and bright colors. Is the rest of the game like that, or just the map area? No, every area is kind of like unique in their colorization. So don't worry, you're not gonna get overwhelmed. They have like very, very dark-esque regions as well, especially later on as we're getting the, what's it called again? As we're going for more of the underwater area. So that's like more blue tinged. That one was very green tinged, yes. But you already noticed this one right now. This is darker, or darker. This is more earthy. This dude kills me at least once every playthrough. I don't know what it is with me and that guy. But usually he just kills me one time. Probably because I just tend to like run into his shin. Haha! I didn't die, Chan. Let's pick up a new weapon because it's better than anything I have, essentially. Right? It's not needed, but it's better than what we have. Activate it. Let's take the quest. Come on, boys. Pony needs to find a new piece of armor so he's not taking that much damage. Haha. Oh, shit. My skeletons all died. Could you please go there, skeletons? Thank you very much. Actually, relatively hard to die as a Necro early because, like, your Q attack, Rip Blood, essentially heals you. So we're able to replenish our resources quite simply. But yet, being rather unable to die doesn't mean I can't die, right? I played once with a Sentinel, but didn't hook me. Looking forward to play as Acolyte. Are you playing a Classic Summoner? Yes, we're playing a Classic Summoner. But what we're doing, so we're playing a Classic Summoner. We're going to focus on Skeleton Mage. And the thing about Last Epoch is, in case you don't know this, the class, the skill system is very adaptable. So we are, for example, playing mages, but I'm making my mage a cryomancer. So he's going to be a frosty boy. But not only a frosty boy, I'm also going to turn, instead of multiple mage summons, I'm going to turn it into an Archlich. So I'm getting one ginormous Archlich mage summon that I'm essentially then going to buff into Oblivion, and I'm going to turn him into like such a powerful entity that he just area damage blasts everything into pieces. And you don't need anything more but that one Archlich then to essentially beat your opponents. It's like quite the funny way to play. So can't wait to see that plan come to fruition, right? And so good to see you there. A late stream, Shadow? Yeah, the patch just released, and I wanted to essentially try out the patch straight away instead of like trying it tomorrow. I mean, we're still gonna, like, if it's going good today and I'm enjoying myself and chat is enjoying themselves too, right? We'll be playing tomorrow as well. But right now I'm getting back into the vibe, right? I'll almost get myself killed there. Like, ARPGs are always fun in the beginning. Like, no matter what ARPG I play, it's just fun because you're essentially like slowly getting stronger. Okay, I'm gonna pick up all these items mainly just to have like just some random shit. Transfer materials, just to have some random shit going on. Okay, return to the soldier. We get his quest done. So you're crafting Arthas the Lich King. Yes, sadly he's like a caster boy lich and not like an actual Lich King, right? So yes, but no. The Mirror Shard's gone, and we're going to play Hungering Souls. Hungering Souls is actually really nice. So you're pumping out these souls, right? And they destroy everything. Really good. They overwhelm everyone. Souls. It's funny, streamer coach, we're enjoying ourselves. Like, I see what you're trying to do. Trying to get into my panties, and it's working. Oh, that was bad. I didn't want to summon you. I forget how much damage you're taking in Last Epoch compared to Diablo in the beginning. Right? Because Diablo, like, dying in the beginning is... Like, how are you gonna die in the beginning? Unless you I don't know, face walk right into something, but you're most likely not going to suffer. You are dead. Let me see. No, nothing. I mean, that is mana. Oh, hello. Keeper Balthus. I remember what happened to you. You get snatched. Der Weg ist das Ziel, as we say in German. Yes, I mean, like, the journey is what matters in ARPGs, and that's the beauty. Right? I feel like Last Epoch is, for me personally, like, the most fun from level 1 to 90. And as soon as you hit level 90, like your build works, your build is done, and then you could grind it out for minuscule improvements. But for me, it's like I get level 90, I reach the corruption era, right? I have done everything, like, right, the proof of concept class works, and then I like to go for the next class because I know what I cooked up is essentially functional. By the way, if you wonder what that word is that he's getting, that's a new multi-life bar mechanic, because usually bosses had multiple life bars, and that didn't seem to work very good sometimes with certain abilities, because like then the life bar came and then the channel didn't work and whatever. So they made it like have ward now in between, which seemed to solve some issues I haven't encountered yet. Is it online? Nah. Imagine trying to play online on patch day. Come on, brother. Brother. You should know better. Oh, I get another skeleton. Let's go. Whoop. Nothing better than growing your skeleton army. And yes, for the people that have never seen it, this is how one skill looks, right? That's one skill. That's not like that one skill and the skill tree that this skill has. That allows me to essentially customize my skelly boys and get the most out of them. Not actually going to be using the skeletons later on, so they're just being used right now because they're useful. We're going to be picking up volatile zombies soon. I tried playing this game from before. It's a decent game, but the control scheme I couldn't get used to. I play mouse and keyboard, so it's essentially the same. I'm not sure if you're playing controller and it's actually different there or vastly different. I simply don't know. Do I want to use bone curse? Actually, bone curse was working very good together with like curses. Curses are good. Curses are friends. You curse and then you just essentially shoot them down with your hungering souls. That worked pretty good. I remember. When everything dies faster, you're just literally carving your way through. Don't need the offhand, but right in the beginning, like it's not so much about what gear you need. It's more about what gear you get. So you want at least basics. You kind of brought me back to D4 Season 4 after I put the game away mid-Season 1. I think Bloody Meadow, a lot of people came back, and as they should. Like, that's the beauty about ARPGs, hopefully, that with a good developer, they actually keep developing, right? They keep growing, improving, and getting better.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
Sadly, not every, right? Not all the ARPGs are improving. Snatch. Hey, Kim. Are you going to try the first Descendant at all? We already tried the first Descendant, and as much fun as it is also rather grindy and can be tedious and boring and brings a lot of yawns out of me. So I don't dislike it, but it's also not that it makes me go moist, right? Okay, these boots, they're height boots. They're still better than what I have. I need to teleport back. Does Last Epoch need as much grind as Diablo? It's an ARPG, so it does need grind, yes, but the grind is different. Coming down to like how the game actually works and how you can target farm a lot of things. So the targeting loot is way simpler. Wait. I need to check my passive points. Yes, I made a list with things. We could go for a ward gain on nearby death. Yeah, so we get a little bit of ward. 1.1.1, that. And we're working our way to minions armor per level. Yeah. We could also get the ward, so we need to push that one up forward. I just use you as a vehicle to bring me back to games. No, that's what we're there for. I mean, providing fun and interesting guides and hopefully inspiring you to give games a try, you know? That's what we're there for. Don't worry. I take it as a good compliment if I can inspire you to pick up a game. I mean, the word influencer, it's good if it means something, right? In a positive way, not a negative way. I mean, influencing can go both ways, right? It's not only used for good things. This influencer thing. I forget these guys. They're so annoying because they rebirth. Oh, finally we're getting like new set of armor as we've been just running around with like a shitty set of armor. Oh, I forgot the teleport point. No, I need to walk all the way back there. I'm not happy. That's probably my biggest nuisance in ARPGs, that you essentially have to like keep walking over the teleport points, right? I'm a simple man. I just want my teleport points. I want to walk over them. Please don't make me. It's a trap. Where's your fish head? You're telling me it's a trap without a fish head. I can't trust you. Right, chat? Okay, what does that say? Minimum skill. Oh, yeah. Minimum skill level increase. Thank you. Wait. We're going to... For the levels, we're going to put Hungering Spirits in. Because Hungering Spirits is actually... What are we going to do? Souls deal additional necrotic damage on hit. And you have a chance to cast Hungry Souls when hit, but Souls... no, we do Souls... Yeah, we do Souls, and then we'll see what we do with that. I'm looking forward to D4 Spirit Board when 99% of the player base will all be one character. Yeah, in the beginning, sure. I mean, I'm a content creator. I will obviously play the Spiritborn too, but for me, it's going to be like a Spiritborn speedrun essentially. So I'm going to make the Spiritborn, level it up all the way, then dump it and play my Necro, right? That goes for Diablo 4. It's just going to be busy days of getting everything done. Okay, so increase necrotic damage and cast speed. That's good. Because I just made sure I have more necrotic damage, right, with my Hungering Souls. And yes, I am still a summoner, guys. I just forgot my 2 summons, though. Let's not talk about that. Where I forgot my 2 summons. Oh, hello. Let's see, that one is blue. I don't want it. That one is intelligence and cooldown. Nah, you know what? Take the increased movement speed. That's also increased movement speed, but that's intrinsic movement speed. We'll take the increased movement speed. One's just finding a bunch of items that he doesn't need. Wait, wasn't there scrapping items too? I think there was scrapping items too, right? I don't remember. Could you not scrap items? Did you scrap? Waypoint is only active if you click it. Actually, Path of Exile is doing something different in their newest league. They're literally automatically activating points because people have been complaining that they don't actually want to handishly have to click every single time every point, right? They want it just there, which I can totally understand because I want to run past a waypoint and don't have to go there and click on it. Come on now. We're gonna take the transplant as our teleport skill. I learned early on you don't have a teleport skill, chat. Why are you leveling so slow? Why are you hitting yourself? Right? Nope. Almost missed that chest. More minions. Oh, it's great when you essentially like open this, right? And there's nothing I need from the chest. Not even remotely having like a single stat that aids my class. Always feels good. Oh. They have 4 stats. This game good? Oh, absolutely. It has one of the best crafting systems. Sadly, I don't really have much to show the crafting system right now, but the crafting system is simply brilliant in this game because you're picking things up called skill charts, right? And these skill charts you can then use to essentially infuse your items. But you can also rip like affixes off items and add new affixes to items. It's really like a build your bear kind of workshop. But in this case, the bear is the item you're looking for. And it's really nice to actually see that, like how it works. In the end game, you can like mix and match what you really want to have. I don't think I have the crafting unlocked right now, right? I shouldn't have the crafting unlocked right now. No. Birdman. Trying to resummon the archers. He doesn't want to resummon the archers. Greetings from Bond. Greetings to Bond, sir. How are you doing? The fusion of 2 weapons. Yeah, I mean, the fusion of two weapons is not really what I'm... Wait, is he missing a life bar? Usually he has a life bar. Sir, usually you do have a life bar? You're not planning to be bugged, are you? You weren't planning to be bugged, no. Like, that's not what we're planning to do, huh? Little one. Are people saying this is better than D4 in its current state? Oh, you haven't seen half of it. I mean, this is like the beginning of the game, the leveling. People are saying it's better than D4 simply because of the crafting system. And yes, even with tempering and masterworking, they can't keep up. Fun part is that the tempering and the masterworking actually is derived a little bit from last Epoch. So like the Blizzard devs, they have been actually looking at last Epoch with one eye, and they were like, oh yeah, this looks kind of cool. Like you're doing something interesting. Let's just throw an eye on it, should we? Will Wraithlord be strong this cycle? Yes. Yes. Matthew. That will still work. Like, by the way, for the person asking, like, is there different kind of vibey areas here? Welcome to a dark area. Welcome to a void area. Right, where the problem is that void does incredible damage. It's like chaos damage. And no one likes to get void damaged. Oh, you get absolutely shattered. It's funny how I have not played in a while, right? But the actual build we're having here right now is faster than last time I played. Because I might have not played in a while, but I still remember things, right? I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten, chat. Oh, we could summon the bone golem for a while. Do I want to do that? I have transplant. I have rip blood. Yeah, we're probably gonna put Rip Blood away and just work with normal mana regeneration. Where are you, Bone Golem? There you go. We're just gonna work with normal mana regeneration. Yeah, just kill things faster. And yes, like here you can see the power of Summoner. So I'm essentially just having like a bunch of interesting summons going on. Right? I could also just not do anything at this point and we would be fine. I don't actually need to go around and cast my skills. So I could just walk. And right now I'm like a little bit of a buff bot. So I'm just giving here the curse for things to take more damage. And then I curse for things to take more damage, right? And on we go. Good. In case you wonder why we're not listening to anything, we've done that already. We've listened to everything. Phil, by the way, thank you for the 85 months of subscriptions. Chat, if you did find your Prime Gaming subscription, don't forget to use it on Twitch. We need more levels. It's gonna be intriguing to see how fast we can actually make our progress, because usually getting to the end game is kind of like 5 to 8 hours, depending on how efficient you are. And I am more efficient than I've ever been. However, I'm doing this. It's actually a bit of a bamboozle to me. Come on, pick that up now. Took me a while. How can you be more efficient by not playing? Last point in there. That's good. Now I need to put the other points into intelligence. We're going to upgrade this ability so you can summon one more skeleton. We need to upgrade this because you want to have the maximum amount of skeletons. And right now it costs less mana and has a chance to grant ward on kill. Yep, that's actually good. Because right now we're playing without mana regen, right? I have no skill for mana regen. I'm essentially just working off passive mana regen. That means I need my Hungering Souls to cost a bit less, so I can essentially just spam them away more. I mean, as I anyways have like my dudes just take care of everything right now. Teleport. We're going to make it to find guardsman wick on the other trap. Find Grunt the Growl Farmer. So first we're going to try to find the guardsman. Oh, come on. I wanted to teleport over that. I am sad that I couldn't teleport over. Keep fighting, man. Yeah, you do you. You keep fighting. You're doing a great job, guardsman. They're not AI generated art. No, they're like really got the old school, right? Doing things yourself. Even though I don't have a problem with AI generated stuff in games. I mean, if AI generated stuff helps you to like, if you do quality AI generated stuff, right? So if you're using AI generated stuff to essentially amplify your game, like you know, right, add to it, and you're not using it like as a shortcut method, right, just to get your game out faster or something. This will stay up as a listed video. Yes, this will stay up as a listed video, and I will be also adding the build guide in the description as soon as I like have more experience with the build, the level path and all that kind of stuff with the loot filter and all the things. So all of that will go into the video that as you want to then like experience what we're doing here right now. I mean, currently it's rather simple, right? Like what we're doing, you're just pushing downwards. You're just wait there. We need to report. Yeah, we need to technically we need to teleport back, but before we teleport back, we need to go forward. We get another point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, here more intelligence. More intelligence will be more mana regen. Right, it's nothing complicated. Using Hungering Souls and the curse to essentially blast everyone. The curse makes everyone do more damage, so not only me, right? Also my minions are doing more damage. It's actually really cool. Cursed enemies area, they cause physical damage when hit, and all your minions are just hitting, right? Are you essentially making D4 Necro in last Epoch? No, I'm making a like last Epoch Necro. It's literally called the Necromancer. So the class is called the Acolyte, but the Acolyte has multiple like it can be a Lich, a Warlock, or a Necro. And I like the Necro specialization the most because you're getting a bunch of cool summons. But you can do exploding skeletons. You can do an army of fire archers. You can do fire mages. You can do multiple golems. There is so much you can essentially get done with your character, right? It's actually beyond silly. And there's a bunch of really cool uniques that amplify this, right? That you can find. Like there's a chest piece that the more skeletons you can summon, the more golems you can have. It's really cool. And there's new uniques that I don't even know what they do. So that, which is even better, right? Who doesn't like a bunch of new uniques? Oh, that's a passive point. Thank you very much. That's the quest. It's the main quest. Thank you, Elbar Gaspar. Elder Gaspar. Idle slots +4, but no, we have all the quests handed in, right? Yeah, we're good. So more intelligence. We need to get to this point because that's going to be a ward for us. And we got the idols unlocked finally. I don't have an idol yet, so we need to start getting an idol. Idols are a very cool system. So they're essentially like these things for passive buffs that you put in your inventory. And it's like more life percentage, more minion damage, more resistances. Like idols essentially allow you to mix and match and buff your build to essentially work exactly like you want it to work, right? To shore up your weaknesses, to get more all resis. Actually, kind of ingenious system. I like simple ways to essentially, you know, make my build work even better, right? You're not survival enough. You can just take more life. That's also an option. Like you're not surviving enough. Well, just take more life. That's it, right? On we go. Oh. We're already level 12. I kind of like this. We should race to world first, chat. The only problem, I guess, about like playing offline is no leaderboards at all, right? There's no solo ladder that you can participate in. So despite like being fast and maybe doing a good job, no one will ever know. No one will ever know that you're good at the game. Wait, what's that? What's that symbol? Oh, is that a new Bane? Oh, that's a new Bane. So this is the new mechanic, guys. So this can drop a unique item called the Close Call, which I don't need, a helmet and whatsoever. So I could empower this now to make these items better. But since I don't need the Close Call, I'm going to banish him. And then the next time I find this thingy, right? The next time I find that thingy, it's going to be different items. I wasn't aware that it's going to happen so early. Like that the season mechanic is so early. I thought it's a bit later, but that's really cool. So like if there was, for example, one of the uniques, right, for my build, could have straight up gotten that or a set item or anything, right? That's kind of cool. That's int and health regen, minion damage. Easy pig. We get no minion damage. So 15. Oh, exiled mage. Come on, give me something good, Dad. Oh, wow. Calm down there, brother. Exile mages are nasty. Especially early. We should have this. Yeah, done. Boom. Did you not drop? Thank you for dropping a build. Right? And an idol. So I don't need this idol here. Increased healing effectiveness, physical damage, mining physical damage. Don't need it, but have it. Mana gain on potion use, increased mana regen when you use a potion. Thank you. That's literally perfect, right? It's not good for the build. So it's not an item that I need in any way for this build. But as I'm essentially not using mana regen, and if I then use a potion, I get bonus mana. Okay, we arrived at bonus there. We can get our Hungering Souls upgraded to... yeah, better kill. If a minion is at 10%, they die already. So that's actually really useful. Getting everything killed faster. Teleport. Bye. Just running past. I don't recall this game having much of a following. How's it nowadays? Well, so the game with the 1.0 release had 200,000 active players for 2 months. That was a lot of people obviously looking for videos, being excited, looking forward to what's happening. Now, in the last couple of months, it has obviously gone down because, well, everyone has essentially played the content available, and there was nothing more going on, right? And now they have their latest update, which is hopefully going to rejuvenate the player base, because it is good content. So reasonably well executed update that I can't wait to like experience myself. The Nemesis system is brilliant, I have to say, because it's like I love seasonal mechanics that work during leveling, right? Often it is that seasonal mechanics are for the end game, if that makes sense. They're not really like for the mid game, and that's what I like dislike. I want a seasonal mechanic to be like fun at any given point. No, he just died perfectly to my 2-3. He just died perfectly to my Hungering Soul to take him out. Come on, 10% and he's dead. Boom. Instant kill. Not much, but hey, a 10% instant kill. Why not? Take it. Nothing interesting. And when we need some more new rings, actually, let me take another silver ring, because better than nothing. What's this? It's called Last Epoch. Do you prefer this or Diablo 4? I do prefer Diablo 4, obviously. That doesn't mean that I don't like this, if that makes sense, right? It's like right now we're waiting for Diablo 4 content, so why would I not enjoy like a cool, fun game? Okay, more pass. Oh, I got a unique. Let's see what we're getting. Elemental damage leech just held, increases leech rate. Avarice. I don't need you at all. Put it back. By the way, yes, there's infinite amount of stashes, guys. So we're going to make a new stash, and that's called idols. So this is where all my idols go that I don't need. Ta-da. So that's general idols, right? You got that. Shop. Let me... all my items. Find the armory. Was armory important? Armory gave experience. No, that was just... yeah, it's just about like, do you have to do it? Like, because a lot of quests are you need to do them for skill points. Okay, that's another skeleton. We're at 5 skellies, chat. Let's go. Door sealed? Reach the... wait. Oh, you have to go through there. Jeez, I'm a bot. I'm a bot. You have to go there. Thank you, Gooby, for the 43 months of support. Gooby, good to see you there, brother. How are you doing? I agree that content, fun all around, and not just endgame is the way to go. Exactly. Like, I mean, if Like, the end game needs to be good, right? But if the leveling is horrible, no matter how short the leveling is, why would I bother? Right? Like let's say the leveling experience is the worst experience in the world, but the end game is actually good. It's still kind of like, yeah, but why would I like, right, torture myself to get to point X? Why can't both parts be good and enjoyable, right? I mean, obviously, if you play too often through something, it will always kind of like evolve into that. Oh god, you get spammed. Please. Let me actually get like my golem. What I really like in this game is, so there's a mechanic where you can essentially overcast your mana. So even if you don't have mana anymore, you can keep casting. Like, you go into minus mana then, which then regenerates again. But you're essentially not being stopped from casting, right? It's not like you can't cast no more. Like, you can still get that cast off. And then you get to, like, recover. Good. Oh, new robes, new boots. Well, that's a lot of movement speed. I love that. Ancient Cavern. Let's go. Your stash your stuff and ordering it. Who are you and what do you do to our pony? Nachteule, it's necessary in this game. Trust me. Like, you need one for sets. You need one for uniques. You need one for your idols. This is very important. Big Shin, you were hoping I would play this game? Well, I mean, it's this or Last Descendant right now. And I have my fun with Last Descendant, but like the only reason I would make Last Descendant content for real is because the game is right now popular. Like, I wouldn't really be making Last Descendant content because I'm like, this is the best game ever. It's more like, sure, this would make good clicks. And then, I mean, yeah. That's always questionable. Okay, let's hope for good items, chat. Everyone, hope, pray, and hope. Okay, that is Quicksilver Coil. Chance to gain haste for a second on hit. Oh, this is actually nice. So this gets you just bonus movement speed. Sure, we can challenge this. So what you're doing is you're challenging this guy right now, correct? So you summon the boosted dude, and he's gonna be fighting you for these items essentially. That's the seasonal mechanic right now. You find these guys, and it's instant good loot. But it's instant good loot that you know, and you could even make the loot stronger. So you could empower this dude to be like an even more powerful version the next time you meet him. And then see, there's the ring right now. We have the cap of regrowth with spell damage and summon. Oh, +1 to summon bone golem. Sure. I mean that's actually a useful item. And now I get a good ring straight out of the window, just like that, right? Didn't have to do anything for it. There we're going. Okay, that's minion health, ward retention, ward gain on potion use. Yeah, that's better. What are you doing in D4 too? Hey, my D4 not stash ordering comes rather from, I don't know. Blame my ADHD, chat. Come on, it's not like I'm doing this intentionally. Okay. I don't like, I would prefer to have an ordered stash, but at some point it just organized chaos, okay? Let me have my organized chaos. Don't be like that. La, 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 la. Thank you, Blazer, for the 42 months. Or geez, 42 months, Blazer. You crazy. You crazy. Okay, I need to go to door number 2 and door number 3. Let's go for left door. Do I have to go through the left door? Oh yeah, because I could go. No, wait. I could go through the lower district. Why am I doing that? I mean, like, I don't have to do the quest, but it doesn't hurt to essentially do the quest, right? I mean, quest is more XP. Why wouldn't I take more XP? Can you believe that I, like in my first playthrough, I wasn't taking a movement skill like transplant as I have here right now? So right now I'm obviously blinking like through existence, right? And we're just not killing everything, because why would you ever kill everything? Hello, refuge guards. Oh, there. Yes. Let's see what you got. Oh no, I can't go there yet. I don't want to go there. Oops, I killed that poor guardman, chat, by not being there to guard him. I'm sorry. Wasn't intended. My skellies are gonna die. Skelly's back in action. Skelly's back in action. Actually, cryomancer stuff with freezing can be taken. Increased minion health. I want to take that. I mean, like, the bonus points into bone golem doesn't do much for me as of right now. Okay, sir, I don't like the amount of magma you did there on the ground. Vastly uncool. Like, how are we gonna fight you if you just kill all my skeletons? Huh? Oh. Pop goes the weasel. He killed my dudes. Okay, so we get that. Hungering souls, bonus life, minion armor, minion health. No, I'll take that one. That one was increased damage over time, cool damage. Doesn't really matter, right? What time did the cycle drop? The cycle dropped an hour ago. Okay, what do we get? We get Snowblind. Summon to Bone Golem again. Nah, we don't want any of these items. I mean, I want the amulet, but we don't want any of these items, so we'll just kick him out. It's like, you tell them that you just want different stuff. Okay, we got here. This is the crafting now, chat, in case you wonder about the crafting. So I have a staff. The staff has forging potential, right? And I could now add whatever skill I want to this with whatever skill charts I have. It's like, the crafting is really ingenious, and I genuinely enjoy that. It's like way too cool. And later it's like, oh, I need an item that does this and that. No problem. Here you go. Just go. Just do it. Right? Just do it. Just make that item with this and that you wanted. No problem. Dawn, thank you for the 22 months. Looking forward to the 2 years of sub-dubbers. I'll be there for you. Pop, 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 pop. I think my second warlock was playing like this, right? When I remember first time going through this area, it was just like, you know, like just literally killing every single opponent. I mainly kill like the small opponents that all just die to 2 of my casts, because they're like free XP pinatas. It would be stupid to not kill these hungering souls. Let's do a 15% HP threshold. Because again, that HP threshold goes for bosses as well, right? Just cutting 15% off any elite, any boss, anything, literally, like whatever you can imagine, just 15% HP. You're in the minority, but Immo crafting shouldn't exist. I mean, crafting adds to the game and doesn't take away. That's the most important thing, right? Because crafting allows you to use the tools of the game to create certain items that, well, you have to grind for 2. So it's not like you get these items for free, right? You still have to work for getting these items. That's important. See, like, I could now with a dash get actually out of the ability. That would have not been possible before that easily. So dash for the win. Dash. Double dash. Oh, my golem's about to die. Here you go. Golem back in action. Four minions all dead. So I'm usually not the biggest fan of crafting. I'm actually with you. I'm usually not the biggest fan of crafting, but I just have to say that the crafting system in the game is just so well done that you just want to interact with it. Like, it's actually nice, right? Like, usually crafting system in ARPGs or in general, it's so much bonus effort to make it work. But in this game, it's like, nope. It just works. Are there any maps that are more open and less corridor style? It's all rather linear-ish. So this is a linear ARPG. It's not like Diablo, which is more open world-ish, where you have these areas to truly go around, right? Souls deal more damage with other modifiers if you have at least one minion. Yeah, bonus damage. Do that. Let's get here more necrotic damage per hit and then multiply that up. Just the Forget Denied. Go up to Elder Gaspar. Nothing here. Coming, Elder. Well, the good part is the game is relatively cheap if you want to start it. I know what's the sale right now. I think it usually was 20 bucks. Okay, so we want to be a necromancer, right? That's our creed. +1 max skeleton, +1 skeleton mage, and your minions deal 50% increased damage. So yes, I want to be a necromancer. Thank you very much. We unlocked the wraith, but we're actually not. Let me check if we're actually playing the wraith. We're not playing the wraith, luckily. We're playing the transplant though, so in the long run we got to use the transplant. What we need right now is we need 5 skill points into our. So we have the passive points here right now, and we can start putting them into the necromastery, and we essentially need the 5 points in there right now that we're able to get our skeleton mages. I think I need to have 21 points in here first, right? Yeah, it was 21 points. Wait, 21. We need 1 point in there, but in order to get that 1 point in there, 1 point more here. Infernal Shade. Now we have Infernal Shade too, which is really good. Target an enemy, and all nearby enemies take fire damage per second. Each enemy can only have 1 Infernal Shade attached at the time. Expires after 5 seconds. Max 4 active shades. Shade can actually be really cool. We're not going to use it right now because it's actually not going to make us faster. So we're going to still like focus on the physical damage. We'll use Infernal Shade in the long run. But right now I don't want to bother with Infernal Shade. What is this? Is that new? Oh, because I get a new skill. Yeah, I was wondering. I get a new skill specialization. That's why it was blinking. And more gold. Goodbye. More experience. It eludes me. Thank you very much. And on we go. Dispel the barrier. So during the leveling, right, while you're pushing through, it's all relatively linear. Later, the mapping stage. So you're essentially getting into the monolith, and the monolith has partially more open maps. But no, the game isn't like wide and open. It's like often these corridor style thingies. Yeah. To be fair, it's a lot of these corridor style thingies. Which you get a like or not. It's up to you. I mean, every ARPG get their specialities. It's one here. Follow Druand of the Blades. Blasted. Now, right now we're like for clearing speed, we're essentially missing the volatile zombies. Not sure if we're actually going to use the volatile zombies for the time being, or if I'm not going to do that. I love volatile zombies because they explode, Chad. So volatile zombies are essentially explodey zombies. You send them in and they go... Like, there's nothing cooler than that. Could use them probably over the golem. But then again, I like the golem. Oh, it's bad to not use the golem in the beginning of the game. Oh, hello. Ginormous dude that we could just run past and really don't have to interact with, but we're still going to do it. Otherwise, it would feel kind of a bit awkward. Thank you for the level up. Appreciate it. Okay, that is the final point. Now your minions have additional armor per character level. That is so good. And the next 5 levels, or the next 5 points, will be finally put into here. And then we'll get skeletal mages, and then we can actually join skeletal mages in there. So that's going to be great. Actually, wait for that. So this is only on PC. I don't remember if last Epoch had a console version. I literally forgot. I literally forgot. I'm sorry. Like, maybe chat can answer that. I think they wanted to make one, but I'm not sure if we have one at this point. I really don't know. Good. The cryomancer starts soon, Chan. Oh yeah, we're in the void again. Oh no. Step 1, you're in the void again. Step 2. There's a shortcut you could take by now going through the Lightless Arbor. So that's essentially a dungeon. And if you're able to take that dungeon out, or if you have a key for that dungeon too, you can essentially take a shortcut in the timeline. PC only, yeah. I think the game would so hardcore profit from having a console player base too. I mean, as Diablo does, like how many players truly in Diablo were actually now coming from console, from the Xbox Game Pass? I mean, PC and console in general, but still, right? Tons. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do skeleton archers use fire arrows, which is a bow attack. Nah, just make him stronger. Oh, we're gonna ditch them soon, anyways. Technically, we should ditch them straight away now. Like for volatile zombies, I'm like respec, despecialized skill. Yep, and then put volatile zombies in. And they're instantly... yeah, less summoning. How many can I summon? Wait. 6. That's essentially what we're doing now. We're cursing, and then we're summoning a bunch of zombies that are essentially going in and exploding. Don't think I actually have the mana reserves to play like this, though. That's the interesting part. I don't think I have the mana reserves to play like this. Like the skeleton part was actually going a bit smoother. But let's see. Like I'm not gonna hang this up now. Can actually despecialize hungering souls then, as we're not going to be using them very much. And we can put transplant in, as we're going to be using transplant quite a lot. So we're gonna have to go for... First 3 points are here. Casting transplant grants you haste and frenzy for a short duration. because that makes us faster. Okay, what are we getting? Reach of the Grave. Your minions' spells and bow attacks deal 88% increased damage. Your minions leech 10% of damage dealt by their spells as bow attacks as health. This is actually very good. This is very. Oh god, I need to empower this, right? Shit. Yeah, I need to empower this. I need that. I might have made a mistake there. Like, see, I see how my explodey zombies are working right now. Very good. We just need Rip Blood back again. Yeah, I need to put Rip Blood back again right now into the frame. Good. So next time I fight this dude now, he's essentially having all these items in stronger. Okay? That's what's essentially happening. Cool, right? And that's going to be like straight up an item that's actually really, really good for us. Make the zombie summoning cost better. What was this? Transplant creates an additional body that detonates on arrival. Thank you very much. That's double transplant explosion. More explodey skeletons. More explodey skeletons. Oh. Like the funny part, right? You just teleport around, drop like 2 skeletons inside, and that's it. Teleport, curse, double potion, gem out some skeletons that explode, curse, skeletons, zombies, and then you're just zooming on. Okay, we need to find another Nemesis, and then we're gonna take the item straight away, and that's essentially gonna be like straight up a killer item for us, right? No, not like a decent item. That's like straight up a killer item. Oh, Rip Blood. That almost went bad. Thank you very much. Give me those. Oh shit. I almost died there. Oh, where's my golem? Oh, there's my golem. I'm wondering like where's my golem and why is this bad? Right? Thank you for the level up. Appreciate it. Any loot filter for minion leveling? Yes. I'm running the loot filter for this build essentially. The only problem with this build is that it works. So it's like, how do I put this now? It leaves some items back because they're not technically good for you right now. But during leveling, you know, anything is better than nothing. Right? It's like anything is better than nothing. Okay, first 2 skill points, which gives us minion damage, attack speed, cast speed, everything. With the exploding skeletons, you could get HP back. Yep. But the so the item we're having there right now is more meant for our Archmage to essentially be an absolute devastating army of destruction, like a one-man army. So what we're currently trying to find now is going to be a... Well, we're going to try to find another of these seasonal thingies that could buff us. Where am I right now? Here's a quest, right? Which quest am I doing here right now? Check. Clearing the ruins. Find the void horror. mask should be better than what I have. Oh, there's the Void Horror. Oh, there's another one, actually. Right on us, right? That almost cooked me. Okay, I'm not appreciating your tone here, boy. Yeah, thank you. What's up? That's why I like this so much, right? Because you're just essentially you're creating a bunch of exploding skeletons that will just explode in their face. Why wouldn't that be fun? Gotta look out from void damage. Again, void damage really extensive. That was a bunch of good gold. Let's pick up both items. I want to get the teleport point, and then we're out of here. 1, 2. It's like teleport, curse, teleport, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Only one more. And we're actually donezo. Okay, that door, let's push 2 in. Oh no, I'm on the wrong, can I? Oh, shit. Wrong side. Where can you get the loot filter? We currently haven't released much about the build because I need to see if the loot filter actually works and if I have to adapt the loot filter. That's like the thing, right? It's just all very basic currently. Essentially, so I can play, which doesn't make it good. Like you literally might be losing items out because you're right. You're using something very unfinished for the sake of having something. Okay, Undercity entered. Let's put the passive point in. Good, 2 more and we're done. Transplant. Next points are here for cast speed and cooldown recovery speed, so we can do more. Right now, we made essentially the skeleton, we made the zombies as mana efficient as possible, that we could just spam them away, right? Destroy the soul repositories. On my way. The loot fit is horrible though. I disagree. I played my first playthrough until like level 70 without a loot filter. I mean, you see a lot of items, but you kind of like, you know, you get into the habit. Oh, I forget. I actually do have Rip Blood to get myself more mana. I forgot we're playing with mana again, right? Didn't play with mana the whole time. And what do we have there? Stone of Embers. Oh, you almost had me there. Should really work a bit on like our physical damage reduction, huh? Right now we're glass cannoning around here. Come on, destroy that in the middle. Do it. Thank you very much. There's really quick. Man, I have like no goal today on how far we are going, but I feel like we have a chance to kind of push decently far today. Especially we can definitely get to the stage where the build slowly starts getting together. go down. You can get loot filter on Maxwell. Yes, there's a lot of basic, again, loot filters in the internet, like for any kind of minion necro. The problem is obviously for the more specific minion necros. So mine is like a little bit made to fit this build, which has a lot of items in the early game that will like essentially like getting a standard robe right now. I haven't gotten like another robe because I'm just running around with like, again, a loot filter that's meant for the respective build, and that always leads to some weirdness in the beginning. But at the start of the game, you essentially just want an item that works. Hello, Void Centipede. I forget that you're a thing. Chan, I forget that Void Centipedes are a thing. As scary as they sound, they do sound scary. Level 20, yes. Level 20 gives me the next skill point. I just need one more passive skill point. Then I get my skellies already. Just one more. I think we're good. We return to the cultist camp. Give me the level up we're looking for, sir. Next skill point is going to be... And then we're going for minion melee damage. Yep. So we're transplanting, they do more damage. Transplanting, they do more damage. Okay, stun chance, no, we don't want the size. We're going for... Now we're just going for explosion size, just to make him bigger. Making bigger, boom harder, chat. I mean, so we can use our mages. It's gonna be a while though until we get like the cryomancer cryoing out. What's up, lads? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. But see, like the actual skeletons are nuking hard, huh? Could probably like just use Rib Blood for the time being as a specialized skill, right? Oh, I accidentally summoned my golem. That wasn't so smart. I wonder why that didn't explode him all the way to death. Or a bit faster, like using the skeletons, but I just love my dudes. I like to highlight the things with minion stuff and just ignore the rest. You know what my problem with loot filters is? I set up a very smart loot filter and everything is kind of like cool, and then I forget what the colors actually stand for. You know? It's like, oh yeah, like, I know, like, this makes perfect sense. Everything is kind of like cool. Wow. A very good loot filter, super amazing. And I was just like, what do these things actually do again? Right? I was like, I have no memory of this place. I don't know. I don't know what we did. You know? Let's do the thingy here first. You don't have to do every side quest, but I kind of get stuck doing every side quest every single time. I know, what was the... Oh, that was 2 passive points. Yep, I want the 2 passive points. $21's the passive point. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's completely normal to just like be moving like this through any area. Even though it might end up with being underleveled at some point, but nothing you shouldn't be should be able to handle. Can't wait to roll your bleed log. Yeah, honestly I tried to like Warlock, but it was merely like okay. I don't know, when it comes down to Necro stuff, it's just always been, if I have nothing to summon, I am not a happy potato, right? I need to be able to summon things or something's missing. Oh, finally, chat, we're getting the item. Okay, let's make sure to kill everything around us so we can really focus on the fight. Okay, so we're getting this one here, Reach of the Grave, which is like already now. Yeah, I'm gonna power that. I know I'm gonna challenge this. Give me Reach of the Grave. Don't forget to use your actual teleport as a damage skill. Because that's what it is, guys. Your teleport is a damage skill. Give it to me. Yep. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we finally have a 1. The 1 can do many things. So spell damage, spell cost down. Your minions' spell and bow attacks deal 88% increased damage. Your minions leech 10% of damage dealt by their spells and bow attacks as health, and then increase minion attack speed and increase minion cast speed. So that makes your minions just vastly stronger in every singular way. Right? Now I just need to essentially get my level up, because if I get my level up, then I have my skeletal mages and they instantly get like increased cast speed and everything. So that was, by the way, the new seasonal mechanic, and the new seasonal mechanic is obviously random, but it already gave me like an absolute killer item for my build, right? That will essentially make leveling so much easier, because, well, my mage is supposed to do damage, right? My mage is supposed to be the main star of the show, and my mage just now got a huge damage boost. That's quite good. Easy. Okay, to investigate the ruined building area. Thank you. Oh, wow, this is huge. We're just... Oh, that's 21. We did it. So 21 is giving me the last passive point I needed here. That means I get summon skeletal mages. I can put that in there. Now the first push is 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which gives me cryomancers, right? So that means right now we're going to be having to... My skeleton, yeah, we're probably gonna trash the golem right now and just put the mages in. This cryomancer, how many can I summon? 3 currently. So my mages are already gonna go hard. They're essentially just like they're slaying out, but they're also leeching HP back, right? So that's the cool part. I mean, technically, I should like as long as I have the wand, I should be adding skeletal warriors to the fray currently instead of zombies. Why skeletal warriors? Because I could make the skeletal warriors archers, and my archers are empowered currently, so it would make sense to actually do that, right? Because it says like here, it's your minions bow and spell attacks do more damage, right? So I could make me skeletal archers go away like crazy. Should probably do that. Let's be reasonable and just put him out, I guess. Open tome, turn, flip to the end, take the tome. Thank you very much. See, my mages are not like really dying. They're just surviving. Okay, let's despecialize this skill as much as I actually liked it. And let's put out the warriors for now, and we can make them into archers, right? It was skeletal archers removed from the pool. Skeletal warriors have maximum while skeletal warriors do more damage. No, it was like skeletal archers, but how, like, I could get more skeletal archers, right? Really? I mean, we can just do this. Essentially, put these skeletons in again. Get an army of lads. Teleport back here to the Shuttered Valley. Okay, we need to be boosting our... I mean, 1 point in here for health regen and minion health regen, so that's kind of nice, like to just keep you alive. And then we could do more minion damage, or we could do more minion damage. I think in the beginning we're going to push this one up the most. That's like our main thingy. Oh, actually we need to put Rip Blood away again, and we just put Hungering Souls out. Because that's going to be like our name's the game, right? We curse and we put Hungering Souls out, and our dudes are just doing what our dudes do. So you see they're punishing everything. Actually, instead of the curse, we should probably play Infernal Shade. Yeah, we should probably finally start using Infernal. Let me see. We could already start doing Dread Shades, I think. No, for Dread Shade, it's too early. We could start using Infernal Shades, though. Infernal Shades are essentially spreading fire damage around the target, so you're just putting you're just teleporting them in, right? And then you put Infernal Shades out, and they just have a fire damage aura. Actually, kind of cute. Can only have 4 active at the same time. So notice that they're burning quite nicely. Very efficient. Just feels a bit less impactful because now you gave away like any kind of skill that does something, right? Everything is just like put it on and see things die. So it's like has devolved to put the skill on and see everything just burn to death, which I guess is okay. Now let's go up and then to the right. The bonus health regen we just got is working so good. Oh, nice. Another like wait, let's kill the thing first, like the dragon here. It's not very good that all my skeletons are just standing there. But they're healing themselves, so that's working out, right? Yeah, my mages, look, my mages just refused to die. It's actually nice. That one is working like plenty good. And they're just refusing to die. Let's get the philosophers. If I get like more dex, movement speed, cooldown recovery speed, physical resistance, sure. Okay, what do we have here, chat? That would be... Oh, no, we don't need this, so we banish the dude. Like, don't need this at all. Not like, don't need this even like a little single bit, right? Not even 2 cents. Okay, now we get... Minion get melee damage when I essentially enter the area. Okay, what we want is the 1 point here. Remove regular skeletal mages and pyromancers from the pool of skeletal mages. And we're only getting cryomancers. So now if I summon my... There you go. Right? It's now only cryomancers because we're focusing on cryomancering. It's going to be great, especially when we finally upgrade to... would you like to return previous location and time? I guess. It was the side quest, right? Trying to remember what we were even doing here. Oh yeah, we did everything. Yes. Curse is going to go away in a second. Okay, we'll get the Skeletal Warriors. Oh, yeah, we're going to make another Skeletal Warrior. We get like a bunch of them. Was that the wrong? Burn, baby, burn, burn. See, like, the Dread Shades just burnt them. It's like, I teleport, curse, Dread Shades, watch everything just go up in flames. I would probably like to... Okay, melee damage to high health enemies, more spell damage to low health enemies, increase attack speed and cast speed. Nothing like interesting at all. I mean, they have Weaver's Will. That means they're growing, right? This is actually kind of cool. But nothing we kind of need. Banish. Well, I could just probably fight him too. I only want to fight them if they have something I need. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time, right, to engage in that fight. Come on. So how long until I get my Archlich? Right, so like how long until I get my ginormous Giga dude? Who's just meant to be the absolute punishment for our enemies. Nice, super level up. What skill does that even do? It's this one, right? You can only summon one Skeletal Mage and an Archmage. So right now we want Splintered Dominion. Skeletal Mages have a chance to fire 2 additional projectiles. So we're going to put 2 points in there. That then my one big ass dude has a chance to shoot out multiple projectiles. But then you also want to get the Dread Shade. So that's what we're aiming for with level 13. Because the Dread Shade is essentially going to be like a killer buff for our dude. Right? Find the Temple of Atera. Sure, can do that. Okay, 8 points in. That's fantastic. That's the maximum damage we can achieve in that direction. Early on with our mages. That was the wrong turn. Right, I have 2 quests to return to the council chamber. Give me a second. Mind if I can hand in some quests I might as well do, huh? Also, chat, if you're playing, what level are you already? Are you pulling ahead? Am I too slow? So what we just got is more idle slots, and that's fantastic. Right? I mean, it's 30 more health, so why not? Why wouldn't I take this? Oh. I'm so happy with that item. Okay, we were at the cultist camp. No, we were here. Ruined world. Yeah, courtyard. Making our way downtown. Walking fast, looking good. Oh, another Void Mage. I'm not sure if like how like Exile Mage down here, if that's gonna be something I want to pull through right now. Let me. Oh wow, they absolutely annihilated him. Jeez. When they actually focus on something, right? My lats are going places. Come on, boys. Yeah, you're doing it. Done. Fantastic. What do we have here? Haste after you use a traversal skill. Yep. It's gonna be great. And that's increased minion health. Yeah, we can take that one. That one is useless. So it's actually like we're getting even more haste as we teleport now. That means we can be moving faster through everything. So whenever we use our traversal skill, right, we're traversing even harder, as if we haven't traversed hard enough already. But there seems to be always more. Burn each other. Burn each other. What am I getting my less 35? Oh, yikes. I just know that I have to like put my mages away. So I think as soon as like I get my Archmage, I'm probably going to put the mages away, right? The warriors away, and probably going to start boosting the Infernal Shade. Right now I'm just using them because they just feel fun to still use, but they're going to leave me for the Infernal Shade. That's for sure. You're playing League, and how are you enjoying your evening? Are you hating it? When they get all, let's play some League to relax. It's like, mistakes were made. Single player games for the win. And yes, for me, ARPGs are single player games. Again, I'll say it for the people in the back, for the people from Blizzard that think different. RPGs are single player. Don't at me. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Oh, it was simple. I was kind of like expecting him to put up a bit more of a fight up. Okay, we got 6 lats. Oh, that's a belt. Ooh, that's a set belt, I guess, right? Was green was set most of the time. Cleric silver ring. We finally get like an actual silver ring. Okay, what do we have here? Increased minion damage, intelligence, fire resistance, and melee fire damage for minions. Sure, why not? I mean, it doesn't hurt to have. May I ask you something gaming related? Nope. Never. Gaming related questions. Get out of here. Ask away, sir.
Place once held so many secrets, so much power.
How can we help? How many was it like target enemies? Each enemy can only have 1 infernal shade. Yeah. So every 5 seconds, you're actually going to put 1 down. To like get to understand how that works. Okay, wait. Next skill is... We're taking this now. You leave behind Bone Minion, which is temporary melee minion when you use Transplant, but your previous body no longer detonates. So that means you're moving, and then you put a minion down. God, they're being burned so quick. As if fire damage is like really efficient against this, huh? Oh, let's see. Come on, chat. Everyone, hope and pray that something good is coming out of this. Okay, what do we have here? Bows Anarchy, block chance. Oh no, we don't need bows for sure. But like, you know what? We're still gonna challenge him. My lats are just so efficient. I just wanna have them work. Come on, boys, do it. Like, see, we get all these bone minions now for teleporting. So I'm essentially transplanting, right? And I'm getting the bone minions. And these bone minions, they're getting, whenever I transplant, they get bonus melee damage. So I'm essentially like creating my own tiny army of shitters to then just get more shitters. Right? We don't need bow stuff, but hey, never not to have. But hardcore, no, this is softcore. I mean, I haven't died yet at all, but I also don't care if I die. I know a lot of people like hardcore, but for me, hardcore just means if I die, my character's gone. You know? Uncool. Don't like it. Sandy, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's a lot of money, Sandy. Hope you're doing good. Hope the family's doing good, too. Oh, that's your chance for double attacks. One more level, chat. And I'm getting my Archmage. So at level 25, we're getting the Archmage. I think gaming burned out. Well, that's completely normal. Don't feel bad. Happens way too often. Like I usually like my therapy for gaming burnout is usually single player games. Because that's like you're gaming very unconditional in single player games, right? It's just you versus the game at your own pacing, leisure, everything. That is obviously if you do enjoy single player games in any capacity. That being said, you might have just not like you might have to relearn to enjoy single player games, right? We talked about this a while ago that multiplayer games do big damage to your brain and the way how you perceive games. Wraithlord was like the only viable for arenas. I'm wondering if it changed with this patch. Clay, the Roid Mage that we're playing right now is kind of like similar to the Wraithlord because instead of the Wraithlord, you're using the Roid Mage. Right? Game burnout is solved with more gaming. Well, the gaming burnout mostly has a reason because you like most of the time when you have a gaming burnout, it's because of playing too many online games. I mean, I've never seen a single player gamer be like, oh no, you know, I'm fed up with gaming, because usually it doesn't just simply happen in that direction, because single player gamers, they tend to like, right, they have the stories to immerse into and all that kind of stuff. Whereas the most gaming burnout that I have so far in my you know time as a streamer have noticed when people are gaming burnout is always down to online gaming. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Correct me like if that is not the case. But it's like usually I have played for the past 5 years Call of Duty and now I hate gaming. Well, surprise! Who would have guessed? Like totally did not see that coming. Wow, I am blown away. Like Ryan, who would have guessed that actually is going to cause issues? Ah, penance. Ah, come on, let's just murder him. Oh, that thing is just that thing just got absolutely demolished. Holy Christ. Send. Nike, how's the family doing? Fantastic. Thank you for asking. I mean, today we had a very hot day and the children enjoyed their time in the water paradise. I mean, yesterday we went swimming, so we're trying like since vacation to actively include that in the family life, that now one day per week is swimming. Because I need to, like, I want to teach my daughters to swim, right, myself, because it's hard to find a swim course. But they also need to be able to swim for school. So, it's that. I need to get a single player story game. Yes, if you want to game and if you have been playing a lot of online gaming, single player story game I would highly recommend. Obviously, if you're used to rather high paced, right, like online games, like for example, if you've been playing COD, going back to actually play something like for example, God of War. Like that's what I recommend usually for COD players that are burned out on gaming, like to try something like God of War, because that is still fast paced, but fast paced with a story, right? The first God of War, fantastic. Second God of War, fantastic. Actually, any God of War, fantastic, to be fair. Can't go wrong with that. I would never recommend someone who's burned out on multiplayer online gaming to start with The Witcher, for example, because The Witcher is so slow that playing The Witcher would be a big mistake, right? It would be a ginormous mistake, because you're going from high APM to I need to literally watch a cutscene for 10 minutes before the game continues. When as much as I like The Witcher, it's horrible in that regard. Right? I'm all in for self-taught swimming, no need for paid courses. Well, I would also put my children in a paid course. The problem is it's literally impossible to get a paid course. I mean, we want our children, we wanted to have a course, but everything has like a waiting list of like 6 months. Would it be fair to say this is just another Diablo? No, it wouldn't be fair to say that. It's another ARPG. So that's what you call this genre of games. You call them ARPGs, and it is another ARPG. But each ARPG is actually very unique in the way how they're done. Right? I mean, this one has, like, for example, like the Endgame is done in a certain way, and the crafting system is extremely good. That does not compare easily to just another Diablo, because let's be fair, Diablo wishes that the crafting system would work as well as it does in this game. Simple, right? No shade, no hate. Diablo wishes their crafting system would be a fraction of what we have here. I mean, if Diablo would like steal the crafting system from last Epoch 1-to-1, I would just be happy about it. Unquestionable. But if you would like to compare it to a game, yes, it is still another ARPG, right? So yes, that is what it is. Hey, come on, give me that level in Mage experience, finally. Wait, reactivate the bridge device? Don't I need the second part to reactivate the bridge device? Didn't I need 2 thingies to reactivate the bridge device? I'm pretty sure I needed 2. Do I need only 1? Really? No, I needed 2. Pell World, you played 22 hours and you were done. Yeah, but that's great. I mean, like, so 22 hours of Pell World for the money that Pell World cost is a great time cost thingy. So I think you did everything correct. Pell World is also one of these games that you discover, you play, you enjoy, and then you kind of like get to the point where you're also just done with it. Not every game is like a boundless boundless supply of hours of gaming, right? What I like to recommend is, what is it called again? I very much like to recommend Lies of P. Lies of P is, frankly spoken, for my liking, one of the most fantastic games out there right now. Okay, so we currently have our one cryomancer now, chat. So this is our one big-ass skeleton dude. Okay, we gotta go reactivate the bridge device. I guess it is what it is. Can't wait for Antoria. Yes, that one get like delayed, and then it was there, and then it would get delayed, right? But I've heard good things about it. Lies of P could not get the hang of it. It's like, again, like with these kind of games, it's always harsh to recommend because like in Lies of P, you gotta essentially be learning how to like look a boss into the soul and then dodge that full adrenaline, right? Like Lies of P is similar to Sekiro in that regard. I mean, ARPGs, I wouldn't recommend, like if you're getting off like massive multiplayer online gaming, like if you're getting off League of Legends, if you're getting off Call of Duty, for example, I wouldn't recommend ARPGs at first. I think ARPGs is something you need to like, right? It's something to step into afterwards, after like a step up from other single players if you're looking for a grind, but that grind, I think it's not simple. I don't know how to say that. Wouldn't be my first recommendation, definitely. Like, oh, hey, you should probably start playing. Right? I love this animation. Always made me happy. I'm just sad that I couldn't walk down this. Witcher 3. So the problem with Witcher 3 is that Witcher 3 is really, really slow. I mean, we said that before. But you're essentially going to play a game where... where you're going to be ending up playing a game that has cutscenes that last 10 minutes, sometimes a dialogue. I mean, you have a dialogue that where you're like 5 minutes in a dialogue. So you want to essentially keep playing, right? You want to progress, but you gotta now go through this dialogue now because it pertains important information, right? And you're just eager to slay some monsters and get on with it, but you can't. Tongue of the Aberrant Seer, poison spells, damage. Challenge, come on. Like my minions are right now good nukers. I mean, you notice. It's getting just handed. Man, my dudes are doing good. My dudes are doing good. Thank you very much. I mean, since I don't have a good ring, I might as well just put that ring on, right? Don't have anything good? Might as well take the shit off. Fine. I liked Fear and Mafia. Fear and Mafia. How about... what is it called again? Atomic Heart to play through. Atomic Heart was really fun to play through. Great game. I mean, Fallout, like you could recommend Fallout 2, Fallout 4. Especially like with a, well, I mean, you might have to download some mods, but Fallout 4 is a great shooter-ass survival mix experience. Also, if you're looking for something slower paced but very interesting, Manor Lords. And as always, our ARPGs are an option. Right? Did some of my minions die? No. See like my Frost Mage right now is nuking everything. But in order to get the true power of the Frost Mage, I need the Dread Shade. Because the Dread Shade will essentially be used to just empower him to crazy values. 30 hours of Manor Lords. See, I knew we had a person of culture. But like Warhammer Space Marine 2 is coming. Okay, let me see how much damage we're dealing. I need right now to buff my Dread Shades. It's important. I feel like in order to buff my Dread Shades, I need to like straight away dump my skeletons, and I don't know if I want to do this. What do you think, chat? Should we dump my skeletons? right now. I gotta see how much could I empower my shades. Like what would it essentially do to my shades now, the first levels, right? Because we're having like another 4 bonus skeletons that are doing a good job. Oh wow, almost killed me. Dunzo. I don't remember fighting this boss. Is that boss new? Oh, Dying Light. Dying Light. That's a good recommendation, Chan. How about Dying Light? There's a lot of hours you can put into that game. And not only a lot of hours you can put into that game. Dying Light also recently got a it didn't get a DLC too. Yeah, Dying Light. Q Soul. You're gonna love that one. I had so much fun with that. That was such a cool game. And the story was pretty good as well. There's sometimes a surprise when the story is good. Okay, so whatever would I get out of my Infernal Shades? My Infernal Shades would be... So they would do more damage. Infernal Shades can now only attach to your minions, but your minions are also damaged by Infernal Shade. And then Infernal Shade deals more direct damage with other for each second it has been active. I would put Infernal Shade around my dude. I'm not sure if I could do this right now. I want to try it out. Okay, we're gonna despecialize this one. Okay, despecialize the skill. Thank you very much. We would start with Infernal Shade specialization here. And that would go into larger area. And a huge area increase, then it can attach to our minions, and Infernal Shade does more damage. Plus, it would boost our minions. So what we're going to do now is we're essentially attach it to our dude. What we're going to do is we'll throw these out. We're going to put the golem back in. We've been trying Once Human in 2 hours. No, in 2 hours, I'm still playing this. So Once Human is fun, don't get me wrong. But I have like zero clue what kind of YouTube content to create for Once Human. I mean, for last Epoch, I could make build videos, right? That Archmage looks so cool. Oh, I went into the wrong direction. I'm a bot. Well, that bonus haze is just working wonders, Chan. I'm fast as fudge, boy. Okay, what do we have? We have the outcast camp. Yeah, let's talk to the dude first. Tab. Visit the forge in the outcast camp. Done. Oh, no. Another quest. Gain entry to the Great College in Belrin. Ah, yeah, we needed to do that. By the way, Ricky, so good to see you there. How you doing? So Once Human is fun, but like for last Epoch, I essentially know what kind of content I could make, I might want to make, right? Whereas with some other games, just like I don't know what kind of content to make. So we're gonna apply our Dread Shade now to our dude. I think the plan you would have is to essentially summon him into the opponents and then have him like go away at it. Like see, like you summon him in here and he just kills everything. Everything dies. We need a longer duration on the shade though. Make this work. So right now just teleport. Right, get the mage in, give him the Dread Shade. Teleport. Mage, Dread Shade. Teleport, Mage, Dread Shade. That actually works surprisingly well. Okay, that plan works like a charm. But the mage is not at the level where he's like dishing out damage like crazy. That one we need to have an eye on. So right now we're definitely doing more damage with our skelly boys attached. Might as well like just get the 3 skelly boys out and ditch the bone curse for now, right? There's only 3 more skelly boys, but they were working plenty well with what we're doing. We're not killing much. Nope, we're not killing much. We're killing what's needed. Just keep summoning that poor mage forward. You're not allowed to walk, right? I will just herd you along, and you'll just have to be wherever I want you to be at that very moment, right? You get no agency of yourself. Okay, that's the Dread Shade, and now it would give us movement speed per second. So minions which have Infernal Shade attached to them gain increased movement speed and cast speed each second up to a maximum. Which means that we're essentially gonna have the dude, right? And then we'll put the shade on him and he gets buffed. And then we put the shade on him and he gets buffed. He's just like getting boosted vastly. To make him a more sturdy opponent. Okay, mage, level 9. How do I get you stronger now? You need to get improved skill to mage, base critical strike chance, and they move faster. Yes, we're going to make you faster, and then we need to have you do more crit. Yes. But we need like that level 35 really quick now. No, actually level 30 and then 35. So we are, what level are we? 27, 3 more levels. Yikes. Thought we're a bit closer. Okay, I can't make my way down there. Everything trying. Wait, didn't I? Yeah, no. There was I wanted to say there was a thingy I need to investigate. That I can't leave out on. How long does my Dread Shade now last currently? It lasts for less time than I would like to. I feel like you should be doing more damage. Okay, what do we have here? Double of Honest Toll. Minions have a chance to bleed on hit. Minions have increased bleed duration. Well, not what I'm looking for, right? I could empower that for the next one. I mean, he is getting destroyed, though. Single target damage turned out to be plenty good. You still have your PC from the UK? No, good. We have our friends from the Netherlands, from Venom PCs. They made me a new machine. The PC from the UK hasn't been now in use for like 3 years or so. We have gotten 2 new PCs in the meantime. I mean, it was a really, really good PC, but essentially like the CPUs and so on needed to be upgraded, and we then went just simply for a complete new system at some point. We still have it here though. The PC is still here. Okay, reptilian.
Yes? That's with you.
Oh, I'm just pressing wrong buttons. Certainly not in favor of like using the skeletons or the golem. Let's cut the golem out and just use some more explodey skeletons for some bonus kabooms, right? That should give us like some of the area damage we've been looking for, as well as I just simply have the mana to use it. Let's kill everything. I'm gonna nuke him. I don't know where my skeleton mage right now is. There he is. kind of lost him there in translation for a second. You know what? I think it wasn't smart to do this while there is like a resummoner of the dead in the back lines, right? That's causing like all kinds of issues here right now. We have like a siege captain there with a bunch of other dudes, right? It might have been smarter to take that out, but what do I know? Chat, what do I know? What's smart and what's not smart? Apparently not much with my actions I've been taking there. How long you've been away? Well, I mean, howdy. Welcome back. And yes, that's how long you probably have been away. Okay, we go for the buffed minion. And then we also, Infernal Shades attached to minions have unlimited increased duration. Isn't that something you should take in the beginning? So unlimited increased duration. Wait, does that mean... Oh, unlimited increase. Now I understand what it means. That if I get more duration, I will essentially have like I can always get more, right? So if I increase the duration, like I just increase the duration and then I increase the duration and then I increase the duration, right? They self-detonated. Pain. Okay, let's go for the next area. Each captain will ignore you. I'm sorry. There we go. I wanted to like select that dude the whole time, and I had a hard time getting him buffed. One, two, three. Coldest Blade of Brutality. What am I getting there? Increase necrotic damage. Minion spell damage. Minion, yeah. So that's would technically be good if I'm not using my hand here. A transplant. Transplant is now getting a second one. So we get like when you transplant, we get bone armor. So that gives us damage reduction. We're still having this. Should all be fine. Let's check our passives quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. We're 1 more points here. And we want more points here. Increased minion health. So our dudes are not going to be dying. We also want ward retention. So you have increased ward retention or granted ward whenever one of your minions dies. Which actually works really well because we're currently teleporting, right? And when we're teleporting, we're creating one of these bone minions. And if that bone minion dies, we actually get ward. So the more we teleport, the more we like get the teleport down, the more ward retention we're essentially going to be getting. It's a nice little infinity loop there, right? You essentially have to use your abilities as often as possible. Especially if we're now using the explodey skeletons, that also adds to it. That's a bunch of ward regain. Easy. Willie, good to see you there, brother. Hope you're doing well. Oh, 28. Those last points, like to essentially see like your build work out, they're like you're just waiting, right? You're just like, come on, give me those last points. You know you want it. Just gonna have our lad be blasting away. It's going to make such a difference to have the Dread Shade, because the Dread Shade, so what are you doing with that? You have the Infernal Shade, which essentially now is stuck to your Frost Mage, right? So your Frost Mage blasts away harder. But then you're going to put the Dread Shade on him, and the Dread Shade is going to do the same. So you essentially are going to Infernal Shade and Dread Shade going to be absolutely like making your dude go crazy. We should probably slam 5 points in that we get Chaos Bolt now, because we want Chaos Bolt as well. Oh, there is... Didn't we empower this? We did. Okay, increased dodge rating. Yep, we're going to challenge this dude now. Empowering more than once seems greedy. Come on, do it. Oh, you're finally going to be dying. That hasn't happened in a while that my actual mage died. It also helps really to summon him right next to this, right? Jesus. Did he feel useless when he was not standing right next to that? Right, because you're missing out on the burn. Okay, so we get the body armor, which is increased dodge rating, health, and minions have a chance to bleed on hit. So minions can bleed my opponents, right? And we're getting like more bleed duration. So I guess just take it. I mean, not for this build, right? But hey, to have or not to have, as always. Am I going? No, wait. I need to turn around. Wrong direction. No. Almost missed it. Technically, I'm supposed to go into that timeline, I think. Wait, did I forget to hand in a quest there? No, we don't want to do that one. Where have you been, Fruit? I have been... Wait, today or in general? Do you think Last Epoch is worth to buy? Absolutely. I mean, Last Epoch has been worth to buy since the 1.0 release, because the 1.0 release truly rehashed the game and made it something worth your time. I do personally believe that, like, hard. Because it's just such like how many games really do, so like how many games that are not like some crazy AAA gaming companies redo their game in a way as Last Epoch has been doing, with like graphics and everything overhaul and systematic overhaul and everything. Like, not many actually get that done. I haven't seen you on Twitch. Well, then you just literally missed me. I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch every day, same time, same place, you know. Defend the seer. So if you haven't seen me, that's on you, because I'm there. I am there. Come on, you can do it, Mage. Done. Okay. So if you had to choose between D4 and Last Epoch, I mean, it would still be D4, but the comparison just doesn't make sense, right? I mean, D4, for example, just graphically looks better for me, but that is something that doesn't have anything to do with gameplay, right? I'm just a sucker for my graphics sometimes. The main reason why I actually like D4 over a lot of the other ARPGs, no matter if the other ARPGs might have some better mechanics. I mean, for example, Path of Exile is a very good game to play. I just think it looks ass. I also think that Path of Exile 2 looks ass, despite them like doing things new. But that's just literally like me and my liking for graphics, right? Hard to quantify that in any way, because if I personally feel like something looks ass, then that's just it. You know, what you're gonna do? You're gonna be like, no, it doesn't. Well, but what if I feel like that? For example, I do like the graphic style of this game, as it's like it's somewhere in between Path of Exile and Diablo, which I'm okay with. I mean, it's not the best graphics in the world, right? Surprise. But they do. Oh, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. As we have like the mage here, like we need to teleport the mage in. See that we get like some more dread shade. Yeah. Like the infernal shade, like having that do damage is just so much of a difference to like, are we gonna be shredding? Are we not gonna be shredding? All right, let's show you that. Determines if this is like a structure or not. Okay, we're gonna make him even stronger. Then we're gonna yoink out the passive points here. I was thinking about getting Chaos Bolt going, but no, we're gonna focus on this now. 1, 2, 3. Minion health regen, so my minions just have more health. I mean, don't want our dude to ever die. And now it's like one more level, and then we're 30. And we get the new skill. That's going to be huge. Are we going to have to put Infernal Shade then out of commission straight away? See about that. Because I really don't want to wait for like 5 levels until I get my other shit going. Right? Hello, Queen. out with us. The Bloodless machine gun build is fun to play. It is brilliant to play. It has always been, will always be. Oh, Mage, what's the next one? Here again, more critical strikes, and then the critical strikes heal the Mage, because you're essentially putting like two things on the Mage, right? So you're gonna have the Mage have the Infernal Shade on it that he takes now damage over time, because like if you attach that, he actually does take damage over time, right? It slowly kills the Mage actually. And that's why the Mage needs to like essentially heal back by doing damage. Like if he then critical strikes, right? He heals back. And the interesting part is there's a way to have your Infernal Shade. So your Infernal Shade is another shade that you can actually put on the Mage, right? But that Infernal Shade that you can put on the Mage, you can make it the Mage always crits. So right, that every hit of the Mage will be a crit, and then your Mage will essentially heal with critting, and he'll take double damage from two curses on him. But that doesn't matter because he just claps back and heals back. Such a fantastic, fun design in my eyes. Oh, plated belt of life. Nah. That's level 30. That's the Dread Shade now, finally. Dread Shade means we gotta say goodbye to skeletons again. Now, I'm not sure if we're actually gonna be using the Dread Shade straight away. Gonna look into that if I... Oh. That was green. Let's see. Well, what are we having here? I took the last item, didn't I? So we're getting something new here. Okay, what do we got? We got the Riverbend, that's useless, and we got Urine's Wisdom. They're both useless. I mean, we could just still pick it up, right? I mean, like if we challenge, it's essentially like next time it's a different one again. Might as well just pick them up for whatever. For harder times. Actually, wait. They were ward gain when used a traversal skill. Ward gain per missing mana when used. Oh, yeah. That's actually interesting. That's Ind. We got minion health regen. Some more minion damage. There's some increased physical damage while transformed. No, that's useless. Bunch of useless things. That's with ward decay, ward gain on potion use per 10 intelligence. Nah. Right in the middle and give him the shade. Oh, Exile Mage. Cool, cool. I think I made a tiny oopsie there because this is like a little bit too many things, right? It's like, maybe I should have like, you know, not summon it right in the middle of everything. Just maybe. Oh. That was a weird stutter. If like, no, I was just checking if I have like 500 programs open in the background, which could be. Okay, ward decay, ward gained on Witch Hat. Nah, Witch Hat useless. On we go. 2 more skills upgraded. We should really put our points in. You know, when you're blasting, you're so busy going forward that I don't want to like stop. Okay, so what do we have? We have transplant now, and transplant will give us. Let me double check. We're going for Yeah. So bone armor duration increased, and then we have transplant's health cost is regenerated over 4 seconds, but costs significantly more health. It's good. And now we have the duration increase that this can last longer because again, we made it to be Infernal Shade can not only attach to your minions, but your minions are also damaged by Infernal Shade. That means I can still make Infernal Shade. Right, I thought I can only make 1 Infernal Shade. I can still make 5 Infernal Shades. Huh. Thought I could only make 1. Actually make more. See, like now the do you notice the infinite duration where it just stays on him? So I don't have to worry anymore. I can just summon him and he just goes away. What you wanted essentially. Because the shade would make him like progressively stronger, right? So the longer it's on, the stronger he gets, and he just gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. He just doesn't stop getting stronger. Actually really cool. Should teleport back at some point. See, and that's where he's now getting like finally the killing machine that we want him to be, right? He starts dashing out the damage that we wanted from him the whole time. Nothing interesting. This is Diablo 5. It's called Last Epoch. It just had their latest update, latest round of updates. And it's truly for someone who likes to experiment and play around and like check out what like sky's the limit essentially, right? You get a good game for you. Oh. To pay attention to what I'm doing sometimes. Gotta look out that I'm not accidentally dread shading the lads because they're kind of dying. What do we have here? We have Minion's armor shreds. Yeah, Minion armor shred. That's important. If Minion shred armor, they more dangerous now. Come on, show me what you got. By just blasting away now. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Because again, what's the Dread Shade doing? Like it's like increase movement speed per second, increase attack speed per second, right? And the max speed is 72%. But that's the thing. We summon the dude, and per second he gets vastly stronger, and he actually leeches HP back per cast. Makes him also interesting. But you essentially create this dude who is now like becoming an absolute Giga Chad. Mass destruction. And only gets stronger the harder he hits. More shred. And we also gotta resummon the lad quite a lot, but I think it's fine. I mean, there's like nothing lost when he dies because we just get him back a second later. Right? Okay, 4 more levels. And we finally have our goal. Oh, we're getting like to the next story boss in a second. That's actually going to be interesting to see how well can he hold up versus that kind of content, right? See, like now he's just destroying everything. Okay, let's actually go back to shit. I wanted to go back somewhere to hand my items in. My inventory is getting full. Well, the good thing about that infinite Infernal is that I don't have to care about resummoning it anymore. Right? My dude is just has it once, and that's enough. Wasn't sure if we wanted to take them all out, but I guess there we go. Okay, the skeletons are getting more and more useless. Essentially. Right? So what does our non-empowered Dreadshade do? Oh wait, we need 30 skill point, 30 passive points in until we get it. Shit, we're only like, what are we, 8, 12, 13, 14. Wow, we just need so many more passive points. I forgot it was down to the passive points. Oh, good. Why no Diablo 4 content? The community still needs help. Oh my god, I have made every single Diablo 4 video possible this season. If you need help, the video exists. I have it out. You know, if you need help, the video already exists. So what do you want me to do more? I mean, I've covered every single topic from every single angle. I've made every single video possible that helps, right? So making more now is just making more for the sake of clicks, but not for the sake of actually providing help. Whereas last Epoch, for example, is out with a 1.0, and we can make a very good build here right now that helps people to hopefully have more fun as well. Right? Actually providing meaningful support. You know what? Just Dread Shade buff these. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I could just Dread Shade buff the... Damn, he just had no chance. Poor lad. We don't want new anything, actually. We're kind of cool. Elrig, congratulations. We saved you. We're so good. It's just always like the same in the sake of content creation, right? Like if you it doesn't matter how much you like a game, if you have done everything, then you could still be beating a dead horse, right? But who enjoys beating a dead horse, right? No one likes beating a dead horse. So you gotta move on and then like make game adjacent. Oh wow, like he's going places, chat. Look at my mage now. Look how hard he's blasting. Because now he's also healing with crits, so we're finally getting to the point where he heals with crits now. Come on, mage, go pop off, butt. Okay, what do we have here? Maximum mana added a stun avoidance. Ah, no, they're useless. Still, I mean, still gonna summon him and just nuke him really quick. Right, as my dude is like so empowered, my skeletal mage, it's just like, and my amulet is currently like a simple increased critical strike chance, so I might as well go for maximum mana added a stun avoidance. Cast a small lightning explosion when you're stunned. So I guess, you know, just take it. Doesn't hurt. This area has always been brutal to get into because what happens is that you're essentially going to an area that does vast physical damage. If you don't have like enough physical damage negation, you're gonna be tanking. It's gonna hurt. Infernal Shade. Wait, what comes now? What comes now? So after getting the infinite duration, we're also getting your minions gain haste while they are infernal. Oh no, what? That's crazy. That means that our beautiful mage, who is already very annoying, very fast, and very nimble, now on top of everything he does, has also just haste applied to him, which makes him zoom even quicker through content, right? Beautiful. And he dies, and there he goes. He comes back again, chat. I thought this is not going to be working this early. I was wrong. It is working this early. Okay, I'm happy, especially because I don't have like super special items to make this work, right? Nope, that one is useless for us. Weird dude wants something from you. I just need to earn passive skill points through quests, I guess. Right, chat? Just a quick little earn passives through quests. Okay, we want the full armor shred, right? More armor shred, more better. Actually, I think we want more minion health so our dude stays alive longer. That's a good point, Chan. I hadn't brought up yet, but if we have more minion health, then our dude would survive longer. Oh, we forget one thing that we wanted to look up the whole time. I forgot what my dread shade... I know, we're still talking about using the dread shade, right? Well, I completely always, like, neglect the fact that we still need some more levels for the dread shade. Could you please pick up the potion? Thank you. Sometimes. Oh, mercurial boots. No, it's just movement speed. Yes, minion, go pop off. I mean, later we're looking at like 100,000 damage plus, like essentially what your minion can do, right? He's gonna be an absolute menace in the long run. It's gonna be as strong as the Wraith Lord, and the Wraith Lord can only be had by a unique. So we can essentially make this Archmage super clapper. Without many uniques. If any uniques. And the whole concept is still sound and working. Okay, let's do the side quest that we promised to do. Who's hunting us there? Oh, it's these guys. And I'm wondering, like, who's actually, like, after us? I'll listen to you and take a break from online multiplayer gaming. I think it's generally like every one of us needs a break from online multiplayer gaming. I mean, I'm on my extended break from online multiplayer gaming as well. I mean, look at me. I'm probably the best example. Like, I've played nothing but online multiplayer gaming for years and years. I mean, obviously, Diablo is working very well content-wise for me, right? And ARPGs in general. But not the point why we're making ARPG content. It's a lot because I just wanted to also, you know, take a step back from online multiplayer gaming and have like no interest in returning anytime soon. Because it is a drag. It's a burden, you know? Dude, that poison is going crazy. I'm just trying to stay alive here. Now we're not really summoning our mages anymore, are we? we gave up. I mean, our warriors. They just die so quick. I gotta put some more passive points here into this to have them like go on. Are you not dead? I like there's a bit of a forgiveness, right? You don't die when you straight away go for 0 HP. There's some time between death and death. Yeah, we're just flying through the levels. Boomer, there is no build link yet because we haven't like really decided if like, you know, how we're going. Does this game have an armor cap? You actually have a very extensive, look at this, fire point, everything. So you need to get this all to 75. Yeah, 75. And when we're saying get everything to 75, like we literally mean that. It's not like, ha ha ha, maybe we could suggest that you get this to 75. Okay? Not maybe. You get this to 75. Or we're throwing hands. You understand. Do you understand? So yeah, that's like a mandatory thing. It's kind of like a bit like last Epoch there, right? Where in last Epoch there's like no question. Am I gonna get my resistances up? No, you are. You are, sir. The question of are you doesn't exist. It's like the integral part of the gameplay loop to essentially get your resistances upwards. Well, there is a lot of poison going on here, and I don't like it. Could you just kill him, please? What up, Elric? Okay, we got the next point into skills. Oh, now we're finally going for Infernal Chains has increased duration. I mean, not that it's anyways like already infinitely durationing. And we do need finally the second point into. We need transplant donation. No, we need the second point into bone armor lasts longer. Yes. And then we need transplant detonations. Leave a pool of blood for 3 seconds that slow enemies. Get him buffed. There you go. Come on. Do your job. Your life is still kicking. And the beauty of Necromancer, the summoner of the undead. Oh, what are you? Wait, isn't there a sandstorm coming? Uh-oh, my dude is about to die. Thank you. More passive points. Like, this is so important because we're essentially trying to weasel out the passive points, right? That we are able to have our Dread Shade as soon as possible. So again, Dread Shade is where the build then starts taking off. I mean, it's already doing everything I wanted it to do and more, so we're very, very happy with the success of our dude. Even though he's gonna die. Okay. you get your fire? No, you didn't. No, there's your fire around you. You took care of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right now, our mana regeneration is still over potions. I actually don't have any mana regeneration. Pop off. Seems what you love is always weak. I mean, self-build character is always hard. Like, respect for doing that. I mean, I'm kind of like I usually take myself like a couple of guides and mash them together. You know, like I read a couple of guides just to increase my baseline understanding, and then essentially freestyle from there. That's how I like to attempt these problems, right? So step one, understand. Step 2, freestyle. Usually works very good. Like have been faring very well with this style. I mean, for Diablo, it's not needed, right? I don't need to freestyle any. Like I don't need to watch anything because I have all the knowledge. But for games like Last Epoch, I need to essentially like do some homework, you know, learn some things. Okay. Here, this is important. Critical strike multiplier and maximum health gained on crit. So we need him to crit more. But I go for immersion, and that's fine, Alex. I mean, the more like, how do I put this? Like the more fun you're having, the better. I mean, unless obviously the actual like you wanting to make your own build would stand in the way of fun. It'd be obviously bad. That's then not so optimal. And I have to say, for Last Epoch, the leveling is actually hard. So like this is nothing compared to Diablo leveling. So if you have a weak build, in Last Epoch, the leveling will feel shitty. The leveling will actually feel hard. That's why it's important to actually do have a decent build. Look how much HP he's now regenerating, guys. So with the first level of the skill, he was like regenerating enough HP, but now he's going places like he's not actually running out of life anymore. So as long as there's opponents to hit, like he has reached the sustain stage. That means the dude now has continuously 72% movement speed, attack speed, everything going on. That completely empowers him. Look at him, just going away. Yes. Shoot, my friend. Can he still die? Sure. I mean, there's an off case scenario where he actually still kills himself. And then the best part is we just summon him again, and 7 seconds later he has the full buff again. Right? That's why he's so good. That's why it works so well. And when we have it fully tacked out, then he's not even dying anymore. Right? Oh, there's another. Kill him. Oh, you're not hitting that? Oh, that's all too weird. Okay, nah. Oh, wow. That almost went bad. Two, three. The full package of dudes out. Oh, don't die, Mage. That's the first time we actually fought against someone like for a time. You own under 66 with a slight tweaks. I mean, that's pretty good. Well done. I mean, you essentially reached the end game, and that's the important phase. And then like, you know, so with level 66, you were in the monolith stage already, and then it might just happen that when you get to the end game, that you finally get to the point where you're just gonna say, okay, it's not working anymore, right? And I mean, reaching that stage is already pretty damn good. Is he gonna die, or is he gonna survive? They're actually holding out for a hero. There you go, and back in action. 2, 3, 4. Jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. We're almost here, so we need more HP. Oh, that's only like, how many more points? Like, it's 5 more points, right? Then we got this. Yeah. And we're also getting the Circle of Fortune soon. It's actually going to be nice. Circle of Fortune incoming. Okay, how long does bone armor last? Oh, I can't refresh bone armor. Oh, I was wondering, like, can I just like keep, right, teleporting and refreshing the bone armor that we get for teleporting? No, we can't. I love solo stuff in last Epoch. Yes, I mean, we're currently playing alone for ourselves, offline especially. Oh, almost forget to feed my chest. Let's put all the uniques in. Let's put the materials away. Let's sell this stuff. You'll need the money. Hello, snake person. Oh, another passive point. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Chat, that's what we're talking about. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We essentially need to reach the point where we get to that. And then we're good to go. Oh, this one was tricky to navigate. Especially because everything is like hardcore out to kill you. And this one, there's like so much poison and everything. I mean, it doesn't help that I don't have any resistances currently. Like I really have nothing going on. It's actually bad. And they're all just out for my booty. Now this one is harsh. I mean, it would help if you probably wouldn't just W-send it the whole time, Pony. You know? Would probably help if you take a chill pill. But chill pills weren't available today, Chan. And my poor dude is gonna die if I don't keep zoom in. My lad skeleton brother man is gonna die. But yeah, you notice how the despite like my dudes having bonus life, bonus armor, bonus everything, they're just dying so fast. And we have dude bro max skeleton face here clapping it away. And he's really trying. He's giving... Oh, a Glyph of Despair. Thank you very much. That's crafting material. What was it? Despair was ripping off stats, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and we're... For some reason ended up stuck again. Oh, holy poison. And I also don't absolutely remember how am I supposed to get my resistances up, right? I might have to pick up some more equipment pieces that actually have resistance. I mean, right now I'm wearing some random unique items that I essentially got for doing the quest. So the seasonal mechanic. So maybe doing the seasonal mechanic was a mistake, chat. Because the seasonal mechanic gave me so many... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Stop it. I can only run in circles that much. Right? Only they run that much in circles. Holy. But it's the end game in level 35. No, around level 45 to 50 it starts. But I need to get to level X because I am looking to... I'm looking to get my Dreadshade running. So if I get the few more levels here, then I get my Dreadshade running, and that's where the real shit starts. Then the build goes off the charts because the Dreadshade is essentially going to be turned into a singular buff bot for my single Archmage again. Okay. So single Archmage receiving a single Dreadshade to enhance him even further. Oh, that's a unique idol. I mean, no matter how bad it is, I'm just gonna play it. Okay, wait, let's see. Increase minion health and damage. Increase minion health and damage. Because my rings are at best like there's some random shit that I just have, right? So that one is better, and that one is better. But what we're doing here right now. Just giving us more power. Oh, actually I need to go down here. Bought Lost Epoch just some days ago, and I don't know whether I should continue the char. I have a legacy or new character. Well, I made a new character in the cycle. You can just continue your legacy character, so there's no reason to technically make a new cycle character. The reason I, for example, made a new cycle character was actually very simple, because I wanted to experience the season mechanic while leveling. Because having the season mechanic in the end game is nice and dandy, but I really just wanted to, like, you know, see how it is when you level. And I'm obviously going for a completely different build, so I was kind of like, you know, I didn't just want to continue my character. Like, I believe half of the fun in the game is just seeing how a build works out, right? Playing a build, slowly putting the pieces together. I mean, right now, correct, I know this is a good endgame build, right? I know this works in the endgame, but at the same time, it's actually working in the early game as well. So I thought, like, you know, like I was like, maybe this is just only good for the endgame and you can't actually level with this. But oh wonder, chat, you can actually level with it. Not only can you actually level with it, it's working quite fine. right? Oh, seasonal mechanic incoming. Okay, that is increased void and necrotic damage. Oh, void and taken as physical damage. No, this one is not good at all. Challenge, just put him out. I'll say, where did the Nemesis go? So this is now a Nemesis summoned from the Nemesis system, right? And it's just carrying with it some random items that I don't need, but that I could still get out of him, right? And that could also provide us with the necessary resistance we're looking for. I feel like the loot filter is, for example, filtering out some resistance items that it shouldn't. Where you're like, maybe you should not filter this out. Okay, we are increasing the duration, and then we're going to go for Infernal Shade, so there's a chance to slow nearby enemies, and you can cast an additional Infernal Shade or Dread Shade. Okay. Oh, Jaren? I don't remember Spy Master Zarek. This is a bug, though, right? Like, I want to see how much HP Spy Master Zarek has, and I can't. Oh, wow. That was so easy. That wasn't even like that was actually easier than with my Volatile zombie build. My Volatile zombie build has so far been actually my best build. Interesting. It's good to see when a plan works out. Very good. Tomorrow morning streaming. I can't work with no stream. Yes, tomorrow morning will be a stream. I mean, I'll be probably a bit groggy and things, but don't worry. There will be a stream. Right now I'm looking for which side quests I missed to get essentially more skill points. Because I need a little bit more skill points. Come on, give me my Drat Shade. Oh, this arc. This arc is actually a rather good one for what we're playing here right now. Dude, he's just being destroyed. Yeah, we have reached a nice level at this point. Fantastic, Chan. How can you not like when a plan works out? Volatile zombies summon on potion use. Yep, I can take that one. It's technically, I don't need this, right? Technically, I can play without it. But on the other hand, if I now drink a potion, I summon volatile zombies. It doesn't hurt to have. Okay, oh no, useless. Wow, we've gotten like really once lucky with our dude here, and the rest of the time we're getting like some useless ones. Rest well, Cuso. Have a good one. Oh no, this area. This area is gonna be rough. Had a bunch of poison too, but I think we're gonna soon be facing the dogs because there is some jumpy dogs. I just like the level of haste we're having, right? So usually you would wonder if your skeletal dude can actually keep up with you, right? But due to the haste he's getting when he has the shade on, he's just able to zoom with you without a single issue. And right, it doesn't look like he's struggling, chat, to me. Looks like he's equivalently zooming. And especially not dying while he's doing it. It's the best part. And we get the transplant now for the slow pools. I gotta find out why we want the slow pools. If there's any like status conditions we're applying and then we're getting advantage from status conditions, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're applying pools of slow to our opponents. But what for? So, right, we could do this. But how much is that truly doing for us? Okay, now we get attack speed, cast speed, and minion cast speed. So that's killer. Big banger booty buff. And third heal. But if my skill, if he now dies, then we're struggling. But this should be the third buff that makes him undying officially. Because now he has like more crit rate than ever, more crit damage than ever, and he heals though more percentual HP than ever. This will do very well for a build. This will do very well. Can someone check Steam charts for me and tell me how good is Last Epoch doing? That was the main question we had for ourselves. Is Last Epoch rebounding? Are they throwing a curveball? I mean, I think their seasonal like update warrants it, right? For people to give it a try. But I'm not sure how people are feeling. I mean, right now there's essentially a Diablo 4 waiting room. The season really came out in a perfect timing. Like there is no Pass of Exile yet. There is no Diablo next season, right? It's like right in the middle of everything. Actually, a really smart release window. My dude still hasn't died. I would have expected him to die at this point, but no. He's just manning through this. Okay, increase fire damage, chance to... Nope. Come on, you can do this. Mage, don't die. Oh, he was too deep, Chad. He tried to pull it back together, right? Try to pull off survival there. Just didn't have it in him. But that was a helmet. Oops. I thought that was a ring. I'm sorry for my failures. Okay, I think I'm on the right way. It's like Last Epoch maps are so big sometimes, and you're just like not sure if you're even remotely on the right track. But I think I should be. Give me that potion. My ward almost ran out. We didn't want that. Come on, 39, like right around the corner. Bring it on. Yes. I didn't actually, like, I didn't think we would make it this far today, right? Holy. We're just like, we're unstoppable, chat. We're unstoppable. And skeletons dies, they can resummon, which we don't really need, but you know, it's to have or not to have. Oh, wait. Summon, resummon, Dreadshade on it. I'm like funnily remembering half of the path things. I just remember, right? Yeah, because the regions have like a very foreseeable way how they're structured, if that makes sense. So it's sometimes it's simple to know where you have to go. Oh god, my mage knew. Oh, Jesus. You know, when he's that hardcore buffed, like, these dudes are usually quite something to go through, but not for him. Not for Himothy, guys. Not for Himothy. Did he just walk through them? My dude just ignored everyone, just walked through them and started going on a rampage. Come on, level 40. And as I reach level 40, I'm missing like essentially 1 point for Dreadshade. Just 1 point. We got 20. No, actually 3 points we're missing. But there is. Come on, you gotta have like some fancy side quest for passive points for me, right? All the uniques. There's probably like here Sapphire Tablet. That's a passive point actually. Return to the Shining Coven. Yeah. Almost missed out on that passive point, chat. Isn't that good? Because that passive point is going to give us Nemesis. Totally don't need that one-handed mace. And now let's go to the Ruined Coast, because that gives us a passive point. And a passive point means 1 less level to get my Dreadshade. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Search the missing tablet at the Ruined Coast. Jawollo. Oh no, this is a void area. Oh no, I'm not ready for a void area. I am totally going to die. Next level of Dread Shade. I think that's here now. Infernal Shades have a chance to slow targets. Which means that our good old friend with his aura around him, when he just walks into enemies, will just have them slowed on top of him. Which is actually nice. And the next Nemesis. Challenge. Fun part is that the Cryo Archmage is freezing things, right? I mean, he's the Cryo Archmage for a region. Not because he's a funny individual. Come on, you can stay alive. You can do it. Cryo Archmage, go. Well done. Where do we have to go, though? Where do we need to teleport? Oh no, I don't want to do Temporal Sanctum. Where do I... Ah, there. Where do I hand that back in? That was the... Ooh, that was the passive point, and we get even more idols. I mean, again, I don't have the idol, but hey, fire resistance, right? No harm done in boosting my fire resistance higher with a set idol. Get the... Okay, where am I now quest-wise? Main quest-wise, I am... Oh, right now here. Yeah, we're Julius Heaven. And we can do the Nest of the Fallen. But was the Nest of the Fallen also a passive point? Let's check because I don't remember. Only do what you gotta do, chat. Because we got one more point, right? I know. I just need only 2 more points. 2 more points, and that's it. Okay, that quest is a passive point. Perfection. Exactly what we're looking for. Now we're gonna get the level up and the quest done. So the best of both worlds. Then we get the Dread Shade. Kick out the skeletons. Which we have to put anyways out because of the Dread Shade itself, right? And we get that knocked out with level 40. That's good. So build needs 40 levels to essentially be done. That's it, level 40. Which also gives us 7 minimum skill level for the ability. So when I put now a new ability in, it's 7 levels forward already. Oh, I'm wondering why things are going so sluggish. It's because we haven't gotten the lad summon, chat. We forgot to get the main star of the show out. Okay, return to Elric. Are you ready?
You killed him. We pulled this off.
Good. And that's, let me check to put the right passive points. I think I needed 5/5 upgraded. Everything else would be silly. Yeah. 1, 2. Then we have the Dread Chain. Then we kick this one out. The specialized skill, Dread Shade in. And for Dread Shade, let's see if we in the first levels can actually push him as far as we need to. Yeah, you can actually. So you go, the first 2 points is larger area. Then Dread Shade no longer drains the health of the minion it is attached to and lasts much longer. But you're limited to 1 active Dread Shade. Increase to health drain from this tree instead of increased damage taken by the minion. Boom. So now, perfect. Then you get 1, 2, 3 points for reduced health decay. And Dreadshade grants the targeted minion significantly more damage with other modifiers, but Dreadshade no longer buffs other minions. And now we just need 1 more point. The minion targeted by Dreadshade now always critical strikes, but Dreadshade now has a cooldown. But that is essentially going to make him, right, an absolute menace where he always critical strikes. And every critical strike heals him. And he does more damage. So we're going to summon him, we're going to empower him, and then we're going to shade him. Is he dread shaded now? Yeah. Now he's dread shaded, and now he's like, he's the one-man army. Look at him just blasting away the damage. Especially since he has an area attack, so that's the fun part, right? Like, yes. Yes. The things worked out exactly how I wanted them to work out. Look at him just blast away Chan. This is everything we ever wanted. Yeah, that's a boss dude, right? Or, I mean, it's a boss dude, an elite guy. We love when a plan works out, ladies and gentlemen. We just love it. And have you seen him die? I don't think so, right? And now he gets even stronger. Dreadshade has a cooldown now, but it's forever on our dude. I am very pleased with this build, especially since if we're playing the Wraith Lord build that we usually play, we would essentially need the crown of the Wraith Lord, and if we would be not getting that, the build wouldn't work. It's like SAT when you essentially have a build that relies on unique items, but this time we have our Archmage already, so we have the strongest unit we can get already. Oh, there is a friend. Challenge. Let's see how fast you can kill him now. Dude, he's just getting sent. Pop off, main. Oh, he's in one of the other tunnels. And now we're slowly getting minions fire damage, minions necrotic damage. So that's gonna make my dude even stronger. Oh, how are we going to get up to that guy? Please don't tell me I would have to. No. Please tell me there's a connection from here, because I really don't want to backtrack all the way now, right? Like, please don't make me backtrack this. Wait, he just went all the way. Oh my goodness. Dad, he went all the way around. My dude might finally die. So I'm just forcing him to like run all the way. No, he's just full. Did you see that? He just went full HP in no time. That's crazy. I mean, that he could actually go full HP this quick. Done. Okay, what do we have? Like final skill point here is going to. Oh, now we're actually going for. Stretch now increases the attack and cast speed of the targeted minion, but they have less critical strike chance multiplicative with other modifiers, which doesn't matter because they always crit, right? That's crazy. That's really mean, right? It's like, oh no, he would have less critical strike chance. How unlucky, right? Right. Sure. Surely that would be a problem. Oh wait, it is not. Well, we're already at him one-hitting everything at this point. Dude. Yes. Yes. I knew this would work. I just knew it would. So we still have to find out like how many players actually the game right now has, right? That's something we haven't answered yet. Could you open this gate, please? There we go. Come on. You can do it, Mage. And then. Okay, finally a teleport spot. Yeah, that was important to pull off. Let's quickly log out here because we wanted to check what was it? Steam charts last epoch. Oh wow. Okay. Damn. That's a gain. That's a gain, Chad. From oh yeah. I did not expect this. That's a lot. GG. Well, I'd say we're ending it here, and I'll be back tomorrow for more. So thank you for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, hanging out. We'll see that I get you the loot filter and everything for this build, so we can talk more about this and show more about this. Have a great good evening, good night, good day, good everything, and until then.